When Kelly Clarkson was asked who she would want to be her friend on a deserted island, she responded with a witty remark that exemplified the Texas charm that is so characteristic of her. What is her preference? That would be none other than Jennifer Hudson, a formidable vocalist who is also a pioneer in the world of reality television, bringing together two women whose voices have influenced modern music, whose tenacity has inspired millions of people, and whose chemistry promises an island adventure filled with laughter, singing, and uncensored realness, is a pairing that feels like the ultimate creative collision. In this 1,000-word salute to creativity and togetherness, let's go into the reasons why this duo would transform a deserted island into the most popular hangout area in the middle of nowhere. They would do this by combining their talents, personalities, and determination into a single sentence. Imagine this. Kelly and Jennifer are stranded on a beautiful island that is surrounded by turquoise waves. They are not defeated by their situation, but they are unable to escape. Without a doubt, music would be the first thing that you would hear. She is capable of screaming out pop rock anthems like "Since You've Been Gone," as well as crooning heartfelt ballads. Kelly, the first American Idol, has a voice that is equal parts grit and honey, in addition to being an EGOT winner with pipes that shook the world in Dreamgirls. Jennifer has a gospel-rooted intensity that has the potential to cause the ocean itself to pause and listen by itself. By working together, they would transform the island into their own personal stage, performing in harmony beneath a canopy of palm trees. Imagine the two of them doing a mashup, with Kelly's stronger melding in perfectly with Jennifer's. And I am telling you, I'm not going. It would be almost as if the coconuts were applying. No one should be surprised by their musical synergy. Both of these women got their start in the entertainment industry by competing on reality television. Kelly won American Idol in 2002, and Jennifer won Hearts on the same program in 2004. Since then, they have performed together on two different stages, such as when they sang a duet of Hallelujah that left the audience in amazement, and they have also co-hosted moments on The Voice, when their humor was just as electrifying as their vocals. While they were on this island, it is highly likely that they would create their very own talent show, judging fictitious contestants. Maybe the local crabs, with Kelly's sarcastic and funny tone and Jennifer's encouraging words. You have to make a commitment to the claw work, but that scuttle was an absolute beast. It's possible that Kelly may tease Jennifer while she nods and says, "You got potential, crabby, but investigate further." Imagination would not be limited to music alone. These are women who have reinvented themselves in order to build empires. Kelly, who hosts a talk show and has conducted interviews with a wide range of people, including Michelle Obama and Kevin Hart, possesses a talent for storytelling and improvisation. During their time together on the island, she would most likely spin epic tales around the campfire, transforming their story into a combination of comedy and passion. Imagine Survivor crossed with Saturday Night Live. Jennifer, who has won an Academy Award for her acting abilities, would become involved and bring the plot to life by performing extensive character work. After spending one night as pirates looking for buried gold, they find themselves the queens of a realm ruled by coconuts the next. Through the use of their imaginations, the limitations of the island would be transformed into a playground of possibilities. Given the complementary nature of their skills, surviving would be a piece of cake. She was brought up in a small town in Texas, and she possesses a scrappy and can-do mentality. When she was out there, she would be constructing shelters out of palm fronds, while humming Miss Independent. Her ponytail would swing as she did so. Her pragmatic side, which she had cultivated over the course of many years of navigating the ups and downs of celebrity, would keep them grounded. Jennifer, on the other hand, possesses a quiet strength that has been sculpted by her Chicago background, as well as her path through personal successes and personal losses. Her voice would reverberate across the waves as she sang to ease the tension, and she would be the one practicing her spearfishing with concentration. As a group, they would strike a balance between hustling and hoping, transforming coconuts into gourmet dinners and driftwood into works of art. The true magic would be conveyed through their conversations. On The Kelly Clarkson Show, Kelly is recognized for her unfiltered honesty. Whether she is discussing her experiences as a parent or she is discussing her battles with mental health. Jennifer, who is also quite candid, has discussed her beliefs, her family, and her journey from living in public housing to becoming a successful Hollywood actress. When they were stranded together, they would talk about dreaming, worries, and the music that had saved them from their predicament. Imagining them under a clear night sky, with Kelly revealing that she was on the verge of giving up music before breakaway, and Jennifer describing how she was able to find peace after experiencing a loss. These heart-to-hearts would be their lifeline, demonstrating that connection is the medium through which creativity flourishes. They might maintain their sanity with the use of humor. Jennifer's laughter would be contagious, and she would be doubled over with laughter if she were to hear Kelly's quick wit. Kelly once roasted Ryan Seacrest live on air. Jennifer, with her clever sense of humor, do you remember her carpool karaoke with James Corden? Would give as good as she gets, perhaps imitating Kelly's southern drawl in order to mock her about her method of breaking coconuts. He would come up with activities such as Island Idol, in which the contestants would perform songs using only fictitious lyrics that were related to their beach experience. We're all over the place, but we're shining bright. It is possible that Jennifer will respond to Kelly's singing by saying, "Ain't no storm going to steal our light." Their inventiveness would extend to the island itself, transforming it into a canvas that was alive with life. It is possible that Kelly, who has experimented with visual art, would carve driftwood into sculptures that are influenced by the contours of the ocean, weaving palm leaves into dramatic headpieces, and walking the beach like it's a catwalk is something that Jennifer, who has a keen eye for fashion, those dream girls outfits, is capable of doing beautifully. They would work together to create a gigantic sand painting that would be visible from above and would spell out "Rescue US," but not yet, as a symbol of their determination to not allow the island to dampen their enthusiasm. They would boost each other's spiritual well-being. The faith that Jennifer possesses, which is based on her gospel upbringing, would shine through during times of silence, perhaps when she would lead a sunrise prayer that has the feel of a song. The two of them would join in, their voices mingling together to create a hymn that reverberates across the seas. Kelly, who has spoken about finding calm in music, would join in. This would serve as a reminder to them, as well as to us, that creativity is not only about art. Rather, it is about perseverance in discovering light even in the most difficult of circumstances. Their companionship would serve as the beating heart of the island. Both Jennifer and Kelly have been advocates for other artists, with Jennifer producing films to elevate Black tales, and Kelly serving as a mentor to young talent on The Voice. They would encourage and support one another when they were on the island. Whether it was Kelly praising Jennifer for her most recent sandcastle or Jennifer complimenting Kelly for her effort at spearfishing. The mutual support that they had developed over the years as a result of navigating the ups and downs of celebrity would make their hangout not just enjoyable, but also transformative. Kelly and Jennifer would not have merely survived by the time help arrived. Rather, they would have flourished before their arrival. Their island would be a demonstration of the power of creativity, ornamented with sculptures, resonating with tunes, and being warmed by stories throughout its entirety. They were already making plans for a duet record that would be titled "Stranded but Strong" when they boarded the boat with their arms around each other. As Kelly would remark, "Seems like a fun hang. But it is more than that. It is a lesson in converting something that is difficult into something that is beautiful." It is not just a charming celebrity moment when Kelly chooses Jennifer. It is a reference to their shared past, their indomitable spirits, and their capacity to generate magic wherever they go. These ladies have demonstrated that creativity, friendship, and a good laugh can triumph over any obstacle. From playing on American Idol to performing on an island stage, the combo of Kelly Clarkson and Jennifer Hudson, who turned a sandy speck into a symphony of delight, deserves a toast. They are the deserted island duo that we didn't realize we needed.